It's like
I know. I'm
ready to go.
I know. I want to play her
I think
so
you
bad.
got your 4. Oh. Got it. Nice. Easy life.
All right, let's look through. Are there any new mounts
There's
in here?
the soap mount, the new soap mount.
Soap. Do I just search soap? I'm gonna search soap. Oh hell yeah!
RCHS soap.
That one matches.
This is from Janitor Leoric.
And then I don't know if there's any new banners.
There's a 6.5 out of 10 banner.
Wait, really?
Nexus. I'm not sure what it's labeled as, but I believe it's in their Nexus, if I had to guess. It's a red banner.
KT. I have every esports one. I know, there's so many.
In the creation here. Maybe it's not Nexus. It could even not be in this build as far as I know. I know we showed it off today, but.
Do we have the Kevin Johnson announcer?
Oh, yes,
yeah.
The cloaking announcer.
See, I told you I'd see you in the Nexus. This thing is about to start.
Orphea. Wait, who's that?
I believe that is the Lady
Orphea's
of
mom?
Thorns.
Oh, okay.
And next to that is Ravenlord.
Yeah.
The Lady of Thorns being from Dragonshire.
You might want to pay attention now.
That's cool. I'll be honest, I have not read any of the comics.
Oh, sorry, not from Dragonford. Garden Tear.
Yeah. I have not read any of the comments. And like I know that's like sacrilegious to admit because it's like, you know, I'm a Heroes guy.
Yeah.
I love Heroes. But my opinion was always like I like Blizzard lore to exist in its own universe, right? Not Nexus lore. Until seeing Orphea. And after seeing this here and after seeing that video, I'm just like, okay, I'm convinced if this is the result, getting heroes like this, she looks super fun. All right, choose my build. W, Q, or E.
If you're just starting, I'd probably say E build is easiest.
E build for
esports. You're just starting, so that would be the bubblegum.
Did Marchie get him too? Oh, he's choosing the settings.
Oh, we didn't. Oh, is he in our game?
Yeah, we played against him that last game.
Well, I wasn't sure if he's still. Oh yeah, I guess they're always
every game
because they're just paired up.
All right, there we go. We got a Murky.
You do.
Hero 1.
You have a Sonya tank.
No, we're good. We're good. All right. I like it. A little bit of a wind up on this one. 0.75. Okay.
It travels to the area and then explodes. Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know if it would explode past that point, but it makes sense that the indicator wouldn't show it that way. And her trait is just pure on lifesteal?
No, so every time you hit a hero with a basic ability, you'll see a little marker below your nameplate there. So you got 1 of 3. Your next basic attack consumes whatever marks you have, whatever chaos you have. And your basic attack will do a bonus damage per stack and heal you for a percentage of the damage you deal with the basic attack. So basically, you want to weave in autos as much as you can.
Yeah.
And that's your sustain method.
So it does promote, really does promote that more aggressive play.
As long as you're hitting heroes, right? It's not a sustain that you can kind of just farm off.
No, I like that. She's not going to be murking. If she was able to go and get mercs with that kind of utility, I think it would be just a little bit too much. Oh, use your D, girl. Wow, she can cast a lot of spells without worrying too much about mana. All right, so Murky's going to rotate down. I got to soak mid.
Yeah, what's interesting about her is her mana tension really oscillates depending upon. She has a lot of talents that change the cooldowns of her abilities too. So, or if you're getting lots of resets on your Q, I believe it gets partial mana refund, not total mana refund on your Q when you hit a hero.
And that Globin.
Marquis, your hero, come to save the day.
What a god.
And so yeah, you notice your E there as it traveled out, does a little bit of damage, and then we'll do a bigger amount there at the end.
Getting used to the wind up is actually really satisfying. Like it takes first few shots, I'm just like, I'm missing a lot, but it's like, it just feels really good.
Yep, there's a lot.
Oh, she walked into it.
Oh, Cho'Gall's in this game.
Yeah, I did not pay attention to that at all.
I like how Cho'Gall's Cho'Gall and he's not hero.
Oh yeah, that's OP. Does that mean he's a bot?
I don't think so.
Oh!
Oh, so close. Oh, my gun.
Love to see it.
Spinny little Sonya.
So it doesn't seem like there's any reworks. So at least we haven't seen any yet. If this build, oh my god!
So close.
Gotta look over at Marchie and laugh. Because if he got that sustain, he was alive. It was so close to 2 kills.
So talking about the cloaking announcer, Kevin Michael Johnson announcer. It's funny is that he says he played with it for the first time, like an internal play test, and it was the weirdest thing ever, as you can imagine, like hearing your own voice, like in announcing to yourself in the game.
Yeah, that's gotta be surreal.
It was basically just a fan request for a long time, and that alongside the Jin or Leora were like, all right, let's make it happen. It's pretty fun. All of us, all the dev team was very, very stoked about it, even though I think Kevin was a good sport, but he felt a little self-conscious. You can bet. You can bet.
Yeah, I mean, it's
but
totally different beast.
Totally for good fun, so. Ooh, can you finish Chogo? Got him. See, the interesting thing about the cadence of the character, because there's a lot of, there's a decent delay in both her Q and her W. And there's also this dash, so she kind of falls into this sort of rhythm of like you slam with your Q and then you dash, and you slam with your Q and then you dash, and kind of again. Sort of that dance
I gotta start dashing more. I'm not doing that at all.
Is your first right click after hitting someone with your Q, and you'll dash wherever you aim.
Next tribute. Do I dare step up to the watchtower? Yeah, YOLO.
Oh. Scary two-headed ogre. So you notice there in Cho'Gall the new armor UI.
All right, so that's going to be a quick catapult because they're just diving. And I'm all about it. Level 7.
Catapults are super spooky with curses now too. If you get a catapult and a curse.
Oh wow, yeah, I didn't even think about that. That dash feels so good.
Their team has some heft to it with Irel and Mal'Ganis and Cho'Gall. Well, they don't have a support. I just realized.
Yeah.
Unfortunate. They need that call. The Nexus bonus is what they need. Oh, dueling with March here. Oh, casual 1v2. Easy.
Got him. Got him.
Oh, now I don't know if you're getting away from. Oh, maybe. That dash saved you.
Is that our curse? Nice, nice.
Enemy team is cursed. Another interesting thing, does that skin cost gems? I believe it's her launch skin, if you're talking about the Orphea skin.
Yeah.
So
this is, yeah, I'm buying this pack for sure.
It's pretty cool looking.
Oh, that does work, man.
The E?
And by the way, if we're keeping them here and they're not mid,
yeah, you have catapults.
I'm a happy boy
right now. So, and another interesting thing about the character is that you gain trait stacks per hero you hit. So since a lot of her abilities can hit multiple heroes, basically, if you're hitting 2 or 3 heroes with each of your basic abilities,
Urel is just spotting me right now.
Lots and lots of damage and healing. It's another way we try to basically give you a little more mastery of the character. The people that are really great with her are going to be able to get 2 to 3 stacks of overflowing cast per ability cast.
Right.
One of the big things with the character we do is we knew we wanted to make her approachable. Since she's the first Nexus hero, we didn't want to make like a really like incredibly high complexity character that's really difficult to learn for people, because we want everybody to be able to kind of try out, you know, the first Nexus character, first Nexus-born hero as we call her, Orphea.
I'm gonna try crushing.
Crushing jaws, yeah, super fun. The noise on this alone is like so satisfying.
I'm excited. All right, Marquis gonna get him some stacks. He's just marching the wall. Love to see it.
Get him my minions. Yeah, I know Orphea is free with the Virgil ticket, but I honestly I don't know for sure. So I guess you guys will find out. But I'd almost be pretty sure. Oh, there's that predator noise.
Yeah, that's cool. Might have pulled her back. Is he dead? Dude.
Getting lots of E-stacks.
Yeah, it feels really good. It's super strong, the E-build. This combo.
You'll unlock the cooldown reduction, I believe, when you finish your quest, too.
What are her stats? 30,000 damage at 8 minutes in. That's pretty good. Yeah, he's keeping up. I feel bad. He's got the Cho'Gall, no heals team.
He's got beef. No heals.
I don't really want to abandon this.
Oh, no.
Oh, that's rough.
Oh, and the Eternal Feast.
Yeah.
That's a good combo there.
That'll be it. Oh. Twisting.
He's going to get him. Cho'Gall's going for vengeance.
Yeah. Shit. Sonya turns around to fight. Oh, she's got balls. Use Whirlwind to get... pro tip. You'll go faster, girl.
Oh, no.
Oh, she missed the spear. That's it.
I was just going to walk away?
Catapult MVP?
No, Nogganis. Too much chase and Nogganis RL.
Yeah, if she Whirlwinded, she probably could have lived. Get the self-sustain, get the additional movement. Oh, well. Yeah, Catapult in mid, Catapult. Actually, Catapult all 3 lanes because Curse Hollow. Wow, yeah, that's going to take so long to get used to. I got to say, like, you know, as someone who's played, what, thousands of games, it's just, you know, you're not thinking, oh, keeps her on the map, but we have Catapults.
Yeah,
but
it definitely requires people to pay attention to them now because obviously it's only every 3rd wave, right? So if you go clear it, you basically you have a little bit of time to buy yourself, but you're gonna have to deal with it, and then you're gonna have to go answer. But you notice, I mean, the game's pretty one-sided, but it's still level 12 to level 11, and that's one of the benefits.
That's true.
On another map,
12 to 12 even.
Yeah.
Because
part of that
the
was
experience from the forts, right?
They just killed 3 of you, but it does.
But still, we didn't get the experience from the forts, which is usually a
huge.
Maybe
a level or 2, definitely, at least.
Yeah. So
you're putting your opponent in a difficult spot, but it's not one that's unanswerable. If they play well enough, they can get out of it. Oh no. Oh, there you go.
Oh shit.
And so what's great about Jaws actually is that you can basically crushing Jaws. You can line it up so that like almost all of your abilities can land on that team. That once you see that you're going to grab 2 or 3 of them, and you can like dash forward and chomp and have your E explode on them on there. It's kind of the one that sets up your combo for yourself. Whereas Eternal Hungers is more of the I'm relying on my team to kind of set up for me, and then I.
That was a good turnaround. That was a really good turnaround for Sonya. I believe in them.
Sustaining them with
yeah, I believe. And catapults aren't really doing too much yet, but they're still relevant.
Yeah, there was a big push, but then they got killed. Now it'll be a couple waves there. You got 1 in bottom, and that's it.
Spell Armor after dashing. Got more chaos. I'm going to try that. Spell Armor. Seems good versus this Cho'Gall and Orphea.
Yeah, we'll let you jump in to be more aggressive if you need to. Carrying Swarm. Or Maya.
Dead. Oh.
Yeah, it's fun with Orphea because you kind of feel like you can always almost live the dream if you're like, oh, if I just land my Qs and dodge
I'm just going to get those, right? Yeah, get the heals.
Yeah. Kind of like, almost like Gleaming-esque in a way. It's one of the characters we took inspiration from because we really wanted to make her feel like she was
combo driven.
Well, approachable, but then at the same time, like, has that high enough cap that you're like, ooh, I see what I could do here. Let me, like, kind of like how Gleaming does, right? You always feel like you can blow up the whole team.
Hold that Q. Hold that Q down. Yeah. Damn. Okay. Well.
Now they're back in the game. They're actually in the lead now.
Yeah, they're very much back in the game.
This is another thing that we like too is that we didn't like how, let's say you kill a bunch of forts, but then your team throws a little bit, and now you kind of lost all of your advantage. So while the team may be caught up in XP, you still have a permanent strategic advantage in the catapults that you have pushing all lanes occasionally. So.
But it's not. I don't just have a team fight advantage, right?
Yeah. And so now basically you forever change the course of the kind of the strategy of this game, and that the team has to constantly deal with catapults until they take their own forts to match them.
Yeah, I like that.
So it's kind of like the answer a little bit of the oh boy.
Yeah, a little bit far forward there. I mean, I guess we could have defended the boss, but.
No, you're getting bottom keep right now at least. Looks like you're gonna take it.
Yeah, that's monster. That's monster.
Especially using curses down there. They stopped pushing, so it looks like March just couldn't get there in time to answer.
You realize it.
the fear of Lily with that absorb.
Is she going to try to hearth right here? I gotta find it. I gotta find her. Okay, so this next tribute, they have 16, so I'm trying to soak.
Yeah,
Team's kind of tunneling on the boss. Yeah, Murky's there,
looks
but
like the curse is pretty much gone. Murky install once. No, might be able to get there install
I don't think
once.
so. I don't think I can.
No, he's gone. Let's just defend curse now. Oh, they got Murky's egg. Oh no.
Yeah. No, this actually is like, you know, really interesting though. Like you said, we just got greedy after having our forts. We're like, la-di-da-di-da. We just kind of like overextended a little bit, died several times, and we're down a level. And I mean, frankly, like this is their curse to try to even the odds.
Yep.
But we got to keep. So
Yep.
sure, we're behind in experience, but the damage from our earlier aggression it just wasn't a level lead, which that's cool. I think I like that a lot.
Yeah, it's been surprising. I mean, we've been playtesting this for a while, internally.
Mm-hmm.
And as you can imagine, when you only have 10 to 12... Oh.
I got to get used to that timing.
Yep.
Bit of a wind-up.
We only have like 10 or 12 designers to pull from for a playtest. It's not always the easiest to make balanced teams. As you can imagine, a matchmaker with 4 people, like like very little variation, it's tough sometimes. And so we have a good amount of imbalanced games normally, but since we made these changes, you actually notice that for the most part, games can kind of feel one-sided, but I think one-sided games don't feel nearly as bad when you don't have a giant level discrepancy as well. Because right now, you are close, like you're down a level. It feels like all the team fights kind of still matter. You're doing your thing.
Absolutely.
So I think it's a good example of the other team kind of coming back. It looked like it was rough news for them for a while there, but they recovered and they've sort of answered now. They still have to deal with the catapults, but they're up experience even. So it's interesting. Curse Hall is a good example of it too, because any of the bigger maps, the macro play really comes into effect. Kind of how you manipulate work camps and things too really adds up.
Yeah, this is interesting. I would like my team to check the boss, but they're not going
for
to.
a while.
They showed bottom watchtower, but
Okay, they're pushing bottom. Here.
all right. So we dealt with that one catapult.
Yeah, now your lane should have parity again. You have middle pushing out.
Are the catapults going to be on the same timer, or if they
There's set
picked up
timer.
theirs at a separate time than ours, would they be at different waves?
No, there's a set timer.
Okay.
As far as I know.
Interesting.
Okay, march. Oh, that Orphea's been murlocked.
Yeah.
And so something else I guess just to touch on is, we've really learned a lot from our characters. Oh yeah, so close. Oh, the Morgana strut right out of the jaws. Can you get him?
Sonia, I believe in you. I believe in you, girl.
Oh, got the spear. Nice. We really learned a lot from sort of making mobility heroes, and we knew we wanted Orphea to kind of be mobile and dance because of the way her kit needed to work. She jumps into chomp and jumps out and things. But wanted to make sure that felt really fair too, so we really focused with her on making sure that her mobility was very conditional. We've started to learn this from somebody like, if you look at Mephisto, for example, where he has this blink, but it can't get him out. Like if he's in trouble and has to blink, like he's dead still. Like he goes back to wherever his shade is. So he has to have the forethought to cast it ahead of time from a very safe
Oh
position.
boy!
Oh no!
I just wanted to get that auto, the greed. Like I was like that last auto. I want the heal.
And anytime you have a basic attack mage, it's always you're always at risk. But so Orphea also has this conditional base mobility because while she is fairly mobile.
Yeah, she has her limits.
She has to hit her Q. It's like his opponents have counterplay and that they can. If they dodge a Q, then she's stuck for, I think it's 7 seconds, 6
Is Murky
seconds.
trying to solo boss right now? Okay. Yeah, no, it's 7-second base cooldown. Yeah, if you don't hit the Q,
So
that's a long time.
Yeah. So it's designed to make it kind of feel more fair. Horse pants in chat.
Horsepants is happy about the lolly hero. I mean, She does feel like a lot of other MOBA heroes, just across the board, in terms of like just how like fun and fluid she is. She doesn't feel like she belongs to a specific Blizzard universe, and I love that. I think that's awesome.
We really wanted to make her kind of her own thing, her own sort of.
She does feel like she belongs to her own IP.
Yeah. Graceful and jumping and something pretty unique, I don't think.
Okay, so we got
cursed again.
Cursed. They got a boss, but
it's actually tough. I guess maybe just take mid, yeah.
Sonya's top, maybe.
Ricky's
yeah, I want to keep.
Boss.
All top, good. Good.
2 mid and 2 bottom.
I like the way that controls territory. The way it does. Yeah, the E.
Yeah, the E is really the one ability that doesn't really have. It has a wind up kind of, but not a cast time, if you will. Has a delay, not really a wind up particularly. So that's why I suggest. I think it's a good area to start with Orphea because it's something you're more familiar with, and it's also not as punishing if you do miss it because it continues to sit in the ground and can explode. Finish your Mind Devour quest.
What?
Oh wow! The Murlocs plus the Mayav Warden Cage with your jaws is pretty powerful.
Yeah, that's pretty fun. I like how you can basically immediately dash back. Like as your Q hits, you can just launch away. Feels really, really, really fluid.
Yeah.
Like
we spent a long time controlling it or trying to figure out exactly how to make it feel good. So I'm glad you enjoy it.
Yeah, it feels awesome.
This is probably the fight for the game right here. Oh no!
No, the silence! The silence!
He got you.
Oh
Okay,
my god, she lives?
Minions.
Please? Oh. Go in. I believe in you. Yes! Good stuff. March is probably body. Oh, 81. Gall, the legend.
Nice Gall.
It is Gall after all.
Yeah, that's kind of his job.
So what's the benefit to finishing that quest? I don't even remember.
7 there at the top.
40 heroes hitting an enemy hero with Dread Eruption sets its cooldown to 6 seconds, refunds 50 mana. Oh,
so your E is a much shorter cooldown now, as long as you're hitting heroes.
That's nuts.
Yeah, you get to do a lot of E's that way. And then your E, it's doing more damage for every hero you pass over. So if you can live the dream and you can hit like 2 or 3 heroes and then it explodes and we'll do a bunch more, it's really good. She's got some really cool level 20s too.
Yeah, spell power.
The final Toccata is probably the most difficult to use, but you basically activate it and it instantly resets the cooldown of your Shadow Vault. So you could literally your Q and then hit your 1 key and then Q again immediately.
Give it a shot.
And then there's ways to reset it too. But if you pop it and keep landing your Qs, you'll be jumping everywhere. Or if you miss a Q, you can activate it and then reset your Q immediately too. So now you just have like basically no cooldown on your Q as long as you land them. So you miss one, but you can actually just jump like almost. That Mal'Ganis kill. Oh, he's gonna bat. Oh no. No support, too strong.
Apparently. Is it the Murky Egg?
Yeah, it was just egg.
Okay.
This tribute isn't the end of the world if they get it. I was flirting with danger there.
They still can get the mid fort.
Yeah, it's so low for
so like super low, yeah. They're probably on the boss.
They're ult up soon. Yeah, they're on the boss. Junkrat's bouncing nades were a large, responding in chat here, wristbands. I'll wait till the fight's over. Oh no!
That's rough.
Feels bad.
Yeah, you're all jumping in, cleaning up. Pretty spoopy.
You guys still have a big push mid. Boss is going in your fort lane, so you have that. And you're going to have catapults defending the boss. I don't think it's end unless you
I don't
guys
think. No, I mean the
rotate
fact that
devs.
the bottom four's still up will definitely make a big difference.
If we're that top, probably would be end.
Yeah,
Your team
probably.
just needs to not die though.
Yeah, we can get away with this.
Oh,
Like
you got the
Europe.
Urel kill.
That's good. Yeah.
That's
Changes everything.
Looks
that
like
means
the
they can just defend this.
Probably went to top
We'll
boss.
lose the tribute. Yeah. Well, Orphea's mid. Chagall.
Chagall and Malganis.
He might be on this, honestly.
Oh my goodness, he's still dead.
Chagall showed here. Okay.
Right. Guess there's back. He's missing some health, so it looks like he went to Knights.
We gonna get more core damage here?
Junkrat's bouncing nades took a ton of work from our engineers. That was a ton of work for engineers to basically create a whole new tech for bouncing. It was a little bit of the Hanzo tech too for the bouncing ballistics, but then combined with that with literal like getting the missile tech right for the bouncing portion as well. It's a lot of work from those guys.
Right.
Whereas the Q mechanic, I mean, we knew what we wanted from Junkrat. Like, hey, we want Junkrat mines from Overwatch. That wasn't too hard to design, but Orphea Q took a while to kind of design. Where first when we were messing with her or kind of coming up with it, it was actually you were forced to move forward every time you cast Q, and then the W used to actually push you back. So it was kind of this forward, backward thing. But we didn't like how it felt so bad when you couldn't control that aspect of it. Oh! Oh boy. Hopefully your team can push in here.
Want that one auto?
Oh, nice. This is a close fight. I think the fact that you have a healer is just... Oh, and he's got Endless March. They're going for him because of the Endless March. God's blessed the Murky Mains at Blizzcon, by the way.
I thought with my self-sustain and the Lily I'd be able to live through that, but definitely not.
Chagall just a lot of damage. I mean,
no, that was just the Urel and the Malganis. Just the Malganis, I think the stuns is what made the difference there. 10 seconds left on March, then he's back. He's stalling like a legend here.
Lily
I'm worried.
Is
yeah, I mean, they're going to be able to
these
stall.
stall bots. The trick is they need to stay off the Lily.
Okay,
he should be back up.
But March is back. He's defending. Catapult's a big threat, so he has to deal with that.
Oh, that W was going to kill him, but he had his EO.
Oh my god.
This is an epic
There's
game.
A dream. There's a dream.
Epic game.
Or a chance.
Oh, Urel's out of mana. She can't do anything. She can't activate her ult.
Dude.
Feels bad.
We in there. If Malganis stays, I think we can end.
It's a 26-minute game.
Does he have his ult? He might. He's really walking around like he can get away with it. Maev?
I mean, Malganis always walks like that. Let's be real.
Well,
right?
you're right. All right, Spear misses. Back it up. Don't need to. Let's get some mercs. Look at these guys. They're more responsive than my Hero League teammates. Immediately. So proud of my team right now.
They're invested, man. This is a battle of the Orpheas.
I know, we're a 30-minute game already.
Yeah, I know.
So clearly, it's for a very even game, about 30 minutes, and it's about one fight till someone wins the game. The game duration, even with all the experience changes, hasn't changed, and that's good.
Yeah.
Good job.
Well, there we go. Glad we did something right. How much testing on the new XP changes? I mean, we tested it basically through various iterations, months and months and months. We play test every day, sometimes twice a day. Some of us test twice a day. So
yeah, we just got bodied.
Oh,
the trades! Good job, Marty.
Worth.
He bonded me there.
For months and months and months. So yeah, for what it's worth. It's type of thing though, honestly, that we know, like we've done this a few times now with like the scaling changes and stuff, that we know that, he's going in deep. The Murloc's got the kill.
I love it.
We know that we'll get it close, but live game will really tell us kind of that'll be the real proof in the pudding.
Right.
Because the live game is just, it's a much better indication.
And the PTR is like very soon, right? Lily, where are those cues? Where are those cues, girl?
Next week.
Murky. Oh my god.
Got to get his egg down.
Oh my god.
Oh, is he going to get it? I think he's got it. Easy life.
Okay.
Rides away. Rides away. Murky on a
lizard.
I was going to call it something else.
Yeah, no, it's definitely, no, it feels really good. The armor change is like, you know, just a nice quality of life thing. I think it'll make it a little bit easier to understand. You guys can see the armor right there in Mal'Ganis.
A little easier to see. Hopefully you guys can tell the difference between, you know, you'll now, even if you can't tell the difference between spell and physical, which you should, but at the very least now it shows up. We show both of them, right? So you don't have to worry about this guy's got spell armor and I can't tell. Like, that's not a thing anymore. You can tell. People have armor. This is probably for the game here, I'd imagine. Well, actually, they might not end if they get it, unless they kill a couple of you.
See if they come. I'm gonna try to keep them away. What's the cooldown of this? 50 seconds. 15 seconds. Still, it's up.
Oh. Ricky's egg is pretty close. Oh, they're blowing big cooldowns. Just need to avoid the pull from Cho.
You're my jinx?
Oh my goodness. I just mean like your team mostly. Oh shoot, they're all so low, but not low enough. Is that the end of our heroes?
That is it, dude.
Oh no, we got Endless March. Endless March, take him out, boys!
Oh my god, dude.
Oh, they got it. Mal'Ganis is gonna die.
Yeah, he's totally dead. So is Zero.
Irel's gonna die. Dude, Murky, the god.
Like, literally MVP. Push one button, win video game. Welcome to Blizzcon. Yeah, I tried to get value to my one. Oh my god. Ooh. Murky. Oh,
Orphea.
March has got that self-sustain. Murky March for the win. Oh! Oh! He was so close to spawning.
He's got that full death timer now.
Yeah, that sucks. March screen. You watched my screen.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. You definitely found the Murky egg by looking at your screen over here. He's getting feisty. I guess he's got a little time. I mean, if you had Tyrandals right now.
Yeah, it'd be my sack lunch.
Oh, he's blowing heroic. Oh, that's big. That's big. That's big. Interesting thing too is like since the other team doesn't have a support, you'll typically see these games run a little longer because it's more difficult to end games without support. Oh, but is this? They get hubris.
Yeah.
No, we had never tried sound effects when you hit a hero with armor.
Huh. Like a armor like clash or like a sound.
Sure. It might end up.
You have the spell
really
armor sound effect.
Yeah, that's true. That's like when the spell armor activates.
When it activates, but not like a.
But like a reflective armor. No, we never tried that. Yeah, it'd have to be very minor, obviously, because Tychus rattling on someone, or you'd have a cooldown, so you wouldn't hear it all the time.
I just want to end. I want to get boss and end.
Yeah, any boss would end right now.
But I'm okay with just killing her.
Play more of the new hero.
She jumped.
The final Tokara.
Is it too late? Yeah, if we don't go, it's too late, I think.
Because it's been back and forth, honestly. It was really one-sided, and the other side was one-sided. Let's see.
This is risky.
Your Maya's pushing the top, so just don't be buying them, so you're probably all right. Yeah, they're dealing with her. You don't have a ton. Oh, yeah, you got a lot more boss damage now with Sony. Defensive, this guy's. Looks like we got it. I think that's pretty much guaranteed ends. 32-minute boss.
Oh no.
57% core will end. They might just try to boss too, but yours is gonna be first. Junior Leora game.
HGC stage sounds so hype right now. I don't know what's happening.
Heroes Hearth versus Liquid. It's 1-1, and it's a close game. Team Liquid's got a little advantage. So this is a classic example. You don't really need to go top here. You just push, right? It's like a guarantee.
The game's over.
Checkmate,
like
essentially.
catapults, boss. And
the only way you lose is if the other team can clear this boss for free. So that's why it's better to just push. But I think it's the natural player tendency to like avert loss whenever possible.
Right.
You're just like, we don't want to let them get a boss. When you could just like let them get a boss and we'll just end. But I think you guys are still going to probably. And the core is just too low to begin with here. Ooh. Boss route into Orphea ult into boss stun. It's pretty mean.
GG. It was back and forth, dude. It was a long game.
You just needed a support.
Players react quicker to audio responses. Yeah, that's an interesting point of view. Probably accurate for a lot of players.
Yeah, I know I do. I definitely react to audio, but I think it's a more of I think it's something you get used to. Certain things, especially like cleanse or whatever, like that I hear immediately. I hear that cleanse noise, I know, or you hear the entomb noise. Like there's certain ones that are just so iconic. Horrify, right? Like you just hear that noise
and you know what's happening. It's like, okay, let's pay attention. Dahaka growl, like move, let's react.
I think it's when you've gotten used to something, you'll be conditioned to react to it that way. Or if it's something new, you definitely, just audio alone isn't always enough to kind of tell you what's going on.
Yeah. So this year, I mean, these changes are big, and I feel like it's really definitely going to drastically change just kind of some of the early game approaches with the value of a fort going down and stuff. Do you think that's going to... Are there any maps in particular from testing internally that felt a lot different in playing them?
Alterac Pass is very different because they don't have the regular catapults. They have the Reavers.
Right,
and the Reavers were designed to be very, very powerful because one Reaver on its own, one end of core, right? Because the core regenerates health and things. So we basically scaled them up very aggressively. So we had to really go back to the drawing, not the drawing board, but we had to really figure out, do a lot of reshuffling and the scaling on that map in particular with that. Plus, the map in itself is kind of a more, like if you take, you get a lot of value out of the first map event, or first or second map events. Those outer forts drop pretty quickly on that map for most
So now the experience won't mean that much.
Yeah. So I think the early game will be a little less volatile, but you also now have the tear of, you can have catapults pushing in, bloodlusted catapults basically pushing in certain lanes too, if you've taken a fort and then get a map objective.
Wow.
So something to kind of keep in mind there. To think about.
Just in general, it sounds like mid-game is where things are going to get way more interesting, right? Rather than just be like an early snowball lead, they get 10 way before us because they got a fort before us or whatever. It's going to turn into more like big fights around 12 rather than big fights around 8.
Yeah. Any of the bigger maps too, like Cursed Hollow, for example, Warhead Junction, any of the kind of the more spread out maps, Garden of Terror with all the merc camps they have, that if you play an early game gambit and if you get a couple forts down early, the benefit you're going to create is you're going to have to force that enemy team to kind of be spread out for a larger majority of the game. So I honestly think that strong early game teams are now going to be somewhat of an answer to your deathball clump teams that just need to be 5 all the time, because most of our pro teams are pretty good about drafting either globals or wave clear whenever their team needs it. But that will definitely be, you'll need answers basically to these early game pushes and things. So stuff like Abathur is very interesting because you give Abathur catapults in the early to mid game now. He's babysitting those catapults with his, and that's something that we really have to answer as well.
Mercenary Queen, Mercenary Lord, all those things.
That's really powerful too. Possession, like we talked about, possession is really useful.
Sylvanas is meta now, boys.
Sylvanas, yeah.
I don't know if you can talk to this question in chat from Ebert is asking if we'll see more PvE brawls like the Escape from Braxis, because those were really fun. And honestly, I mean, I know you probably can't say anything, but the whole Nexus themed thing seems to make a lot of sense.
Super cool. We really enjoyed doing those brawls. They were a lot of fun. There's a huge effort by the team, the brawl team that put them together, and they did such a great work. Like, I love playing them too. I love watching we were having fun where when they first came out, because we knew we had an advantage. We'd basically been playing them for a long time. We were we were trying to figure out, my team was trying to figure out what the gold medals would be, so we were the ones running it over and over and over to try to see what the golds would be, and then we brought it down, or kind of ballparked it. So when Tempo was like doing all their runs and they were going all crazy for the brawl, and then we were like ready for him, and we were like day one when hard mode came out, we like posted like, oh, what now, Tempo? Like they were a ton of fun. I think they were a lot of really cool. I don't know if I can't say about us making any more or any plans anytime soon. They're a lot of fun though, and we're really glad people enjoyed them. Make a soccer ball with the new bouncing physics.
Yeah. Are you gonna stick around, or I think you're only scheduled for like an hour?
I do have to go.
Okay.
Because there are other individuals that are beckoning for me.
Yeah, I'm sure
but I had a ton of fun. Good to see you again, Jake.
Yeah.
Good luck with everything this weekend. I know you're going to have a lot of fun playing Heroes and all the other fun Blizzard games this weekend, for sure.
Of course. Well, Alex, thanks for joining me.
Jake.
Thanks for all your
Enjoy
insight.
Your cues.
Oh, I shall.
Should I?
No, you don't have to do anything. Cool, man. Thanks again. I'll grab it.
Thank you.
Cheers. All right, guys. That was a lot of fun. Got to have Alex Neyman hang out for a while. Tell us a lot about Orphea. And see, let me pull this other monitor a little bit closer. Going to play for about another hour-ish. I forget what time I started. I think I started at 2:45. So I probably got 1 or 2 more games in based on the time slots, because there's going to be a bunch of people streaming the new content throughout the weekend. And it's awesome. I'm having a blast here tonight just playing all this new stuff. Orphea seems pretty darn good. I'm curious what build's going to be the best. Oh, so close. Everyone wants her. March got her all 3 games. All right, I'm glad I got her again. I'm going to try a different build this game. Look at the pink locker. It's too diva-y, but it says Chomp. Oh, Deathwing Diva. Kawaii. I'm sticking to this one though with my soap. Also, I can barely hear the game sounds. Does the game sound good to you guys? I should have asked that like way earlier, obviously, but YOLO. Orphea on Orphea. It sounds, honestly, when it comes to the experience and the way that the experience, can't really hear it. Okay. I'll see if I can change it once I'm in game. I can't change it here, I don't think. Yeah, I can't even hit escape. The game honestly felt pretty good. Like, I'm actually quite surprised, because when I read, just a couple hours ago, the changes to experience with forts being half as much, the changes to mercenary camps with XP, giving experience when you defend them and when you get them in the jungle, and also being more experience there, but no experience from forts or keeps whatsoever. I was like, I don't really know how this is going to work out. It seems like it could be kind of bad, honestly, is what I was thinking originally. I'm like, I don't know, but that felt really good. Losing a fort doesn't feel like a huge detriment, right? You're losing safety. You're losing. The enemy team has more opportunities to invade on you. Those are nice advantages to begin with. But the experience surge, how it affects the entire team, to the extent that it did, definitely felt. Wow, I can't even change the audio levels. Sorry, boys. I would if I could. But, oops, I hit Control 1 like a dingus. Okay. So it does just the tip. The tip of my Q is going to do more damage. I guess I'm going to try a Q build here instead of the E build. E build felt good. I liked it. This guy's smart for picking that Abbey third. Ooh! I stopped to cast my Q and the Li Ming had the answer. Wow, they have so much damage, but... Wait, do we have no heals? We have Abba. Did he go heal build? Okay, that's good. We have Abba. I can dig. Abathur with the catapult changes, and the fact that this guy's smart enough to play Abathur to be able to get the Orphea with Ultimate Evolution is actually very exciting. Uh-oh. He was low. I wonder if my 3 stacks will expire. I don't think they will. Bye, horse pants. She does so much damage, dude. Oh no. I lost Sylve now. Alright, we got Abby coming bot. It's gonna tap. Oh shit, they're going in, huh? Try to give him the flanks and spanks. She knew. Dude, HGC is like so loud in the venue. I love it. There's an unreleased Sylve Lunar skin? Is that what they're using? Oh. The, that whole like list of leaks, I'm actually really surprised it's not real. It looks so real. I'm pretty, like, you know, the rework on roles and stuff seemed like a really likely update to the game. And I mean, as far as I can tell, it's not here, unless it's going to be a patch maybe in the future, but it seems like it was all fake. Oh, we went a little too deep. Oh! That was almost so pog. But now we're all dead. Raynor just rotated down into 3 by himself. But have it there. Did you step on a mine? Was it a nest or what? How did Abby get you? How did Abby get you? March is saying what? I don't know. Abathur got the kill. I didn't see it. That was so legit, dude. Ooh. It's almost Pog. I'm gonna try the Eternal Feast this time. Dude, did he just get bottom Sylv? Oh my god. We got 2 forts! Double cat is incoming. This out there didn't even carry. He's like, I'm just gonna clone Orphea immediately and cast all her spells once and I'm gonna be happy about it. I'm like, okay, you know, you do you. I wasted my ult. The sleep dart or something hit me there and lit Meriden stay. On me all day. Oh, that was value. All right, Abathur plus catapults equals Mondo bottom lane. Sylv's gonna try to just YOLO push this, it looks like. I mean, the poison's good. Does she have possession? No, but it's fine. I think we all expected at least 2 heroes. So getting one is a little sad, but she's super fun. So like, I'm not really that mad. Like I'm having such a blast playing her. That big roar, dude. He's just going off to the fort. Three forts down. Damn. That Abby hat. Just fight, dude. Just fight. Kill him. That's okay. Still starting the objective. We were definitely overextended there. Yeah, that is a cool skin. She needs a Haunting Wave. Nope, she just kind of YOLO died. That's fine. Abathur plus Catapult. Bottom wall, have a low tower there. They're going to get the objective. There's no way I can contest it properly. Well, that's good. 25, maybe? I mean, Mal'Ganis is here. Try to get him over the wall. Oh, Mal'Ganis with Abathur. I mean, that happened. shit, the stun. I'm dead. Oh, that Storm Volt, dude, it was clutch. Because if the stun didn't hit me, Q, reposition, big combo. Every time you use the Q, it's a big windup. It's you're standing still for a half second. So if you're doing that right in front of a Murden that has a Storm Bolt ready, it's just like a free Storm Bolt for him. So there's definitely a risk in her mobility. It's not like you can just Q and move, Q, move, Q, move, and be like Tracer and invincible. Does have to have some kind of preparation, some kind of setup, and definitely some juking involved. Yeah, that out there. Classic Mount Candace. Oh my god. Balanced. I thought he was going to get his ult off. Did Sylph really just go in there? Like YOLO? Like literally? Oh my god. Okay, that happened. That sucks. Thought she was gonna blink forward, but she died. Just wanted to make sure Li Ming died. Okay, so they're clearing mid. He's dead. At least we got our trades. Close. I forgot I had a quest on my W. I have not been doing it all game. Isn't she the shark from LoL? I mean, I'm not sure what that means. I don't really know LoL that well, so but maybe. Dude. The health swap value. That self-sustain. Yes. Consuming grant soul power, spell power. Yeah, let's get that. All right. Double keep play. Let's go for it. I should have W'd it. Double keeps. Level 20. GG. Do you know if we're done? Do you know what time we played till? It's 4:30. I don't know if we got one more or not.
I don't know. Maybe. We should have. You want to do one more? One more? Yeah. Like 20 to 30 minutes. That one was probably like probably 15. One of them went 30 though. All right. One more.
Yeah, we're doing one more, guys. The version of the game you're playing, does it have the changes they announced, or is it the new hero? They have the changes, yeah. So the experience changes are in play. So basically, towers give half the amount of experience they used to, and forts and keeps no longer give any experience. Instead of giving experience, forts and keeps will summon a catapult every third wave that is built into the crowd. People were trying to get my attention because they wanted to say hi. All right. But yeah, so every third wave. It's not every third wave since then. It's kind of like on a timer. So probably the timer probably begins once that happens. But basically, both sides of the map will have mirrored timing for catapults spawning. Janitor Leoric game? Okay, just for you guys. I got to play Orphea a few times. I had a lot of fun with her. I'll get a Janitor Leo game in if he's there, and I think he's there, so I'll do it. She's super fun. She's super fun because it's going to make games much longer, it seems like. No, that one game was super wonky, dude, and we're playing with people on the BlizzCon show floor that may or may not know the game that well. So I can't really say that's a really good judge of the actual game duration because Mercenary Camps give more experience than they used to, and Defending Mercenary Camps gives experience now, so there's more experience from that. The 15% increase in experience just generally across the board. It really does feel like the timings in terms of like when you're going to get level 10 around maybe the third tribute does feel accurate. It does feel normal. Especially if it's going to make Mercenary Camps more important, and it actually really liked that change. I was saying it earlier, when I read it just a few hours ago, I was like, oh god, this experience change sounds so weird. I don't know if I'm going to like it, but the game does feel like it's going to be less one-sided. You don't get this, if you get the first objective in the game, and you manage to get 2 forts, you're going to win that game. If you get that early keep or 2 forts or whatever, you're gonna have a 2-level lead, 3-level lead, and it's gonna be hard to lose that game. But that's no longer the benefit. The benefit is you're owning more of the map, you're taking stuff off the map, and you're getting the catapults, but you're not getting that surge of experience. And I feel like team-based leveling, which has always been part of Heroes of the Storm, has always been kind of a weird thing where you have to change other things to make team-based leveling work. And naturally, they've done stuff in the past, but this is actually a pretty brilliant change because I think it's gonna remedy that quite a bit because of how snowbally it is. With 5 members getting a full level experience from something that's not even necessarily related to the team fight, it might be a benefit after the win of a team fight. I don't think that's good. This is gonna make each and every conflict mean more. Kills are gonna mean more. Maybe kills give more experience. They didn't announce that, but maybe that's part of the scaling. I don't know, but I do like the changes to the catapults a lot, and the Merc experience is good too. Mercs are in general just going to be more important. And Alex Neyman was talking about how basically the changes are really going to change some other maps like Alterac Pass. Alterac Pass, with the way that those catapults work, they're not catapults, they're the Reavers. They're going to be super interesting and super impactful to have those in the map pretty much right out of the gates all the time. This is also going to really shift the draft and the meta. And that's kind of where I'm concerned, I think, about things, because we already look at the off-lane meta